We celebrate Lil Durk's birthday tonight. Let's start there. Do I gotta go there? Is y'all ready to see Durk tonight? Make some noise! TV, let them know when we get in the building!
What up? This is Rap HITZ. So, Lil Durk brought out Fyb Jmane to his Chicago show at the United Center, and this is very significant because Fyb Jmane's been pushing peace, and this shows that he's really about that and really trying to bring Chicago together, because Fyb Jmane's been affiliated with Lil Durk for a while now, but people didn't know if this was real because they saw him on the phone with him, and J-Man had leaked the call, and people didn't know if that was going to ruin their whole movement because they say he shouldn't have leaked that call with Lil Durk. But now we're seeing that they're still in communication because he showed up at that show, and Fyb Jmane's been known to hang around FBG Duck and them. So that's how we came up with FBG Duck Soul Crew. So to see him hanging with Durk's crew was a big move. This is like really some significant stuff going down, because who would have ever thought this was going to happen? So Fyb Jmane, he actually grew up in the Coleman Gardens, I believe they call it, where he grew up with Little Reese and them. So from what I understand, Fyb Jmane is a BD. So with Lil Durk being affiliated with the BDs, that kind of makes sense how they were able to squash the beef and get together like that, because they both really, when it comes down to it, from the same set and from the same buildings, really. So I don't know when that switch happened where J-Man ended up hanging out with Duck and them, because I don't know if he moved or what, but his roots go back to where Little Reese and them be at. So it's understandable that they would be able to have that door of communication open still, because I know he probably still got ties to that area. Now, Fyb Jmane recently dropped FYB off of his name, and they just call him J-Man now. He took it off his YouTube channel. Now it's like Whoops with J-Man, and he don't want to be considered FYB anymore. And FYB, for that fact, don't want him to be calling himself FYB no more. It looks like they wanted that chain too. They were talking about they want that chain that he was wearing, the FYB chain. So I didn't think FYB would be really pulling up to Chicago anymore with that smoke he got with his crew. So yeah, he's back up there though, and it looks like he's making it through the city. And how they're renting out the United Center is crazy. I heard something might have happened though outside of the show, unrelated kind of, because I don't know like the full details, but it sounds like somebody might have got smoked or something out there. And that's unfortunate and everything, but at least it didn't happen inside, because inside, you know, because at this point, Durk is actually getting stadiums. This is where the Chicago Bulls play, from what I understand. So this is a big move for him to be getting booked to do a Chicago show like that, when Chief Keef wasn't allowed in Chicago for a long time. He recently was able to show back up to Chicago and do that show with Lemonade, Lyrical Lemonade, and that was a big show where Chief Keef came out to Chicago to do that. So now it looks like Durk, like he's just showing up to Chicago whenever he feel like it, and he's keeping ties with the city, and that's good to see, because you need somebody like that that's still in the streets and still coming back to Chicago and not just staying away like some of the other rappers. Now, it is very dangerous to go back to Chicago, but it looks like it can be done. You know, if you got enough security, if you know how to move smart enough, you can make this happen. So with J-Man being back in Chicago, we got Durk back in Chicago. This is a big news for Chicago, because Chicago got to see this type of stuff, because it's going to help bring the city together. You would think it would help a little bit at least. And pushing the pieces really starting to take off now. We're seeing with Durk allowing J-Man to hit the stage at his show. You know what I'm saying? And like, I didn't see them on the show, on the stage together at any time, but he was definitely there. They had Tay Savage, he was there. So yeah, this is big news for Chicago. Yo, keep that up, because at this point, you never know. You can bring back the BDs to really squash the beef with the GDs, and it's just the certain sets really, because really, you know, it's, you know, with the 63rd and the old block members and the Duck people versus the Durk and well, not the Durk, but the old block people. It was just like a little back and forth going on between really the neighborhoods. it's really more of a neighborhood thing, not really just like from what I understand, it's not really like a ongoing op thing with BDs and GDs. It's more like a block thing going on. So, but either way, that's going to help resolve issues, hopefully, because, you know what I'm saying, we got to figure out how to get people to really, you know what I'm saying, push that peace like J Mane's trying to get accomplished out in Chicago. And to see this happen, it's a big moment, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully more moments like this to come. Because at this point, you know, we could have still had Durk out here, you know. Durk tried to put out a peace movement before too, and then he went right back to the streets because, you know, it didn't last very long. He tried to say, like, you know, give a tribute and, you know, pay homage to a lot of the Chicago artists on both sides Durk was trying to do. So he was really one of the first ones to push the peace, you know, and hopefully, you know, we could have had Durk around still maybe, but, you know, saying that all went left. We saw what happened. They're saying Vaughn was involved possibly in making something happen to Durk. So that's what they were saying in the O Block 6 court case. And they're trying to say Vaughn put $100K on Durk's head. And now the mom is trying to sue Durk and put him involved. But now we see with Durk pushing peace like this. I mean, look, Durk's going to be around for a long time. He's been putting in work since, what, 2013 or something? Like 10 years, over 10 years now. So I think Durk is gonna, you know, he has a lot of plans for the future. We're seeing that his status is still going strong and he's still a relevant artist. Now, as far as his buzz, I don't know. I think that he might have to kind of switch up his flow again, maybe, because he did that once and got back on. But at this point, I don't know. I'm hearing people saying a lot of his songs are starting to sound the same and stuff. I know when he did that All My Life song, that was kind of a step in a different direction to show that he can do different types of music. He could be versatile. So at this point, we're going to have to see what Durk can do. I definitely know his buzz is still up. I mean, look, he just sold out the United Center. So we saw how he packed that arena, and that's like a, what, 18 to 20,000 people seater. So, you know, he's definitely not losing his steam at all. You know, this is a legend in the game. Durk is a legend in the game. It's probably time for him to drop some more music, though. I think J Mane should probably start dropping music, too. Because at this point, he really likes to get paid off of podcasts and talking and stuff. But, you know, Fyb Jmane can flow. He can rap, you know. So he should probably get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Put out some music again. Put out some music videos. I think people, you know, see what it do. I know Billionaire Black recently just put out some music. He was doing some numbers. So Billionaire Black never really gave up putting out music, and we're seeing that it's finally starting to pay off again. So it'd be good to see J Mane putting out some more music and, you know what I'm saying, putting out some videos and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely proud of, you know, Chicago right now to see how Durk and J Mane seem to have some type of communication open, and it looks like they're actually making significant moves to push the peace. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm gonna leave some links for y'all. And make sure you like the video. Let's get 50 likes, all right? And then also make sure you subscribe and follow Rap HITZ on all social media. All links are in the comment section and description box. I'm out.